So one of the dopest things that I think I got from my time in the military service was the idea of having pre-planned responses. They're called PPRs, and for the job that I did, every action that we took to engage a threat or to deal with things had a pre-planned response or PPR. What that allowed us to do in moments of stress and moments of quick decision making is not have to really make too many decisions, right? It was already laid out. If this happens, then this happens. It's like science. So if I see this inbound threat, then here's my course of action. Here's exactly who I contact. And so what that has done for me as someone who really struggles with anxiety is I've kind of put the idea of pre-planned responses in my life. So when I feel myself getting wound up, my immediate response is to stop and ask myself what is on my mind. That's my pre-planned response. When I know that I'm dealing with someone that is combative, let's say, my immediate thought, my my pre-planned response is to 5 4 3 2 1, and I add do not kill anyone on there to that prayer. A friend of mine gave me that. But in order for you truly to be able to not have regret, in a sense, to not find yourself in situations where you are just responding. You're allowing your emotions to take control of the entire situation. You got to have your PPRs, your pre-planned responses. And for you veiled mortals out there, this is in terms of when you feel that depression onset. Who is the first phone call you make? The first person that I outwardly say I'm feeling anxiety to is my husband. Like, I have to say it out loud. And that allows me to start processing that something's happening right now. So if you are a veiled mortal and you are dealing with this, the most important thing, or one of the main important things you can do for yourself, is get yourself some pre-planned responses. And that is a mouthful. Figure out how you want to respond to your stressors. All right. So that in those moments, you're not allowing your body or your mind to go into that cycle of anxiety, that cycle of depression, because when it starts spinning, you, like I know, if you let it get out of control, it's gone. It's gone until you either meditate or medicate. Those are my two things of choices. And I'm really trying to deal with not having to medicate so much anymore. So think about it. What are your pre-planned responses? And again, I'm still working on this. I'm still trying to figure out how I can make my pre-planned responses work better for me. I have them, but as I learned with my time in the military, is that sometimes you got to do some process improvement. Sometimes things just working, going along as status quo, that has to be reevaluated at sometimes. And what is your evaluation system of your responses, of your pre-planned responses? So I encourage you veiled mortals out there, get yourself some PPRs and comment below. Tell me, what do you do? How do you handle? What is your pre-planned response to the spiral? Until next time, I'm going hard for happier mental health, better me, and not being so invisible, not being so veiled. Until next time, this is Ladywood, out.